Hey, Phil here, Got Memories. Okay, so here's another example of Digital 8 pixelating out. So this particular tape, I looked over and it was blue screen. It was only a couple minutes in. So sometimes, yes, the tape was only used that much amount of time. But if you scrub back, you can see this happening. So this is where the heads are getting clogged from the tape. Now, all Digital 8 tapes, they lack of chemicals, freon, all these different types of chemicals that were banned, on environmental purposes in the 90s. So they don't hold up as well. So particles, minute particles, come off the tape, especially if they've not been stored correctly in climate controlled conditions. Oh my God, tongue twisters today. So this is what happens. The tape can run fine and the player could be fine, but then the heads clog and then boom. Now, a lot of companies out there just gonna be like, oh, tape's done, or the problem with the tape, and then they put these stickers on them that say, hey, due to the age of your tape and everything, blah, 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 we're not even going to bother transferring it. Thanks very much. Thank you for the money. And then that's that. When, a matter of fact, it is actually needing a head cleaner or a little bit more love from some, on the deck here, getting some chamois tips and really giving it a deep clean with some isopropyl, basically alcohol. And sometimes after dealing with all these tapes, I just want to chug that stuff because this gets very frustrating. So what I do is I completely scratch that, start the tape over again, put the head cleaner in it, which I've already done, okay? And now I'm going to hit play. And hold on, I'm ahead of myself here. And this is tape number 16. And also, one thing to note, see, I'm not quite happy with this. It's a little bit... Yeah. See, this is still not right. See that? Hear that noise? Not the clapping, but the... And also it's scuttering. It's not a fluid... It's not fluid. Also, it's widescreen as well. So when you see it like that with the black borders at the top and the bottom, it is 16:9. Sometimes it's recorded 4:3, but that's another thing I have to take note of. Is it 16:9 or 4:3? So if it's like that, it doesn't look natural. But that is how it is. And you double check on the camera. Nobody checks that stuff. Anyway, I'm going to stop this right now, eject it, and I'm going to put the head cleaner in. Now, this is where my expertise and many, many years of experience and my name being on the business and the reviews, I go to the ends of the earth to make sure all this stuff is clean and it's going to come out nice and neat and tidy. And I have to redo these tapes sometimes a couple times over. I've got one back there, halfway through it, crapped out, 40 minutes in. Stop it, cue it back up, clean the head, start it, continue on. Now I've got to edit those two clips together to make it one file. So much goes into all this stuff. So when people are going, oh, how much do you charge? I'm not crazy prices, but I charge a fair rate because I go to the ends of the earth to make sure these things are right. Okay, so it's playing right now. The head cleaner's going. Give it about 10 seconds. Now let's eject it and check that tape again. And here we go. This tape is from December 06, so as of right now, 2023. We're looking at, 17 years, thereabouts, 16 and a half, since it was shot. So here we go. Let's see if this makes a difference. There we go. No more of that, noise in the background, and the pictures... Just kill this audio. So the picture's just nice and fluid. It's not blocky anymore or staticky, or even partially stuttery. Like, you guys might not even notice it on this video. And you go, what's he talking about? I don't see it. I do. And that's why I'm a pro at this and I'm OCD about this stuff. And you got to be. Because, you're doing this once. You want to get it done right. So I'm going to rewind that. And I'm going to, yep, it's tape number 16. And I also boost the audio. So it might sound loud on your speakers, you know, when you're watching this video. I've got it up. And all these other companies, you can barely hear the audio through on the digital files, especially on laptops with like small speakers and stuff and mobile devices. So what's the point in even bothering getting it transferred if it's crappy transfer video and you can't hear the audio? See, there it goes again. And I mean, this could be, it's not the tape. Here we go, it's cleaning up. And it's back again. It's back again. That noise is back again, so I've got to run the tape cleaner again. If it keeps persisting, I've got to take the camera apart and get down to the head in there and redo the whole thing. So you can see what goes into all of this stuff with old tapes. I mean, I am fighting degrading stuff. Not degrading stuff, degrading media, aging media. That sounds a bit shady. But as you can see with these, some of these, this customer, it's all the same customer, really nice, clean images. I'm kind of skimming over them, watching them as they go. And then when they're done, I do a secondary check to make sure there's no pixelation or anything like that. Because, yeah, it's just not acceptable. And it's got to be redone. This particular customer has got 72 tapes. Most of them are digital 8s. So they've come to me because they found me on YouTube and, you know, they're smart. They've done their homework. And with all these formats, it's all... okay, here we go. It's playing. Come on, let's go. Hopefully we can get this. Give it another clean. There we go. There we go. That's cleaned up now. Sometimes it is the tape. Just the beginning of the tapes can kick it off and clog the heads. So as you can see there, and I am going to be monitoring that one. So it might go to crap again or blue screen, and then you investigate further. And then I've got to pull that deck or try it on another player and see what happens. Here's one here. It's done. Let's have a look. And I trim off the blue screen on it. So you just get a file with the content and all this blue screen. I see that with a lot of companies where they've got 15 minutes of content and then they've got 6 hours legacy box, 6 hours of blue screen on the back of files. You're just like, what on earth? This one's done. All right, there we go. And there we go. So that's that. Those done. Moving on to the rest. So these particular ones here got red stickers on them. They're blank. Yeah, so it's all good stuff. All right, cheers.